It's wonderful to host another gathering in this theater in which so much has transpired in the past year. It was just a year ago that in this theater we learned from climate change experts and economists about how we might craft the future U.S. Greenhouse gas policy. A visitor wrote us a note recently thanking us for all of our work on climate change, and he called us a lab of innovation. And what you're going to hear about today is another first for New York, with our partners and pioneers along with us, NYSERDA.
As Stephanie mentioned, in early 2008, the Wild Center achieved its first significant green accomplishment, receiving a U.S. Green Building Council Silver LEED certification, which recognized the museum and its campus as an environmentally friendly, high-performing facility. With support from the New York State Energy Research and Development Authority, and in partnership with Advanced Climate Technologies, prior to this coming winter, the Wild Center will be installing an integrated wood pellet-fired boiler and solar thermal heating system that will provide most of our facility's heating needs. This dual-source renewable energy heating plant will be a fully functioning demonstration project offering both low-emission and sustainably fueled heating using a 1.7 million BTU wood pellet boiler augmented by a solar tube collector and hot water storage vessel system. The boiler system will represent the first highly efficient, commercial-sized gasification wood pellet boiler of its kind and size manufactured in New York State. The solar hot water tube collection system will be the first of its kind used in the commercial application in the Adirondack Park. We're very proud of that. The project will showcase a new ASME certified boiler manufactured by Advanced Climate Technologies, a New York manufacturer of high-efficiency, commercial-scale wood boilers that can achieve efficiencies approaching 90%. And the solar tube collection system will incorporate state-of-the-art vacuum tube technology, providing enhanced absorption of solar energy, supporting solar heated hot water collection year-round, even through the harsh Adirondack winters. The project is intended to be a model for other institutional and commercial building owners to implement similar renewable energy technologies, leading to economic growth in the wood heating and fuel industry in New York State.
And on behalf of NYSERDA's president, Frank Murray, let me begin by saying that NYSERDA is very proud to be a part of this project at the Wild Center. This collaborative effort is evaluating currently available heating technologies for their energy and emissions performance, assisting in-state manufacturers with developing new high-performing technologies, and demonstrating and verifying these new technologies in a variety of applications in New York. And as we heard from Chris, the system to be installed this fall will undergo a rigorous evaluation of energy efficiency and emissions by Clarkson University's Center for Air Resources Engineering and Science, Tom Holson, a national leader in emissions evaluations and atmospheric chemistry. This scientific approach will help us develop high-efficiency, renewable heating technologies here in New York that make the most efficient use of renewable fuels. The Wild Center will share all that we're learning with the many visitors who come to visit and walk along its New Path exhibit. Again, congratulations to the Wild Center in being a leader in the sustainable use of our resources. I noticed that the mission statement of the Wild Center is to ignite an enduring passion for the Adirondacks, where people and nature can thrive together and set an example for the world. While here in New York, in the Adirondacks, in Tupper Lake, you are certainly setting an example for the world. Thank you.
Thanks to you and to the Wild Center for inviting the DEC here this morning to talk a little bit about, yes, that real critical element of promoting and expanding wood energy in New York and the United States is the fuel, the alternative fuel. There was a very excited and motivated group of people called the Energy Smart Park Initiative, which was a coalition of organizations around the North Country that had it on their agenda to promote wood energy in the North Country.
So 1 ton of wood can replace 115 gallons of heating oil, so that's a really significant number. And then by replacing that oil, you're replacing or reducing carbon dioxide emissions by more than a ton. In the case of the Wild Center here, which is heated with propane at $2.70 a gallon, the recent price, that makes it almost the cost of $30 per million BTU. And when they replace that with wood pellets, they're reducing their heating cost by more than half. And that's why the economic argument for doing it in this location makes great sense. The technology is fully proven in Europe, and we've licensed the design from Austria, and we've taken their technology, refined it so that we can have it now certified to US standards, to the ASME standard, which is the American Society of Mechanical Engineers. We've made a more robust product that is targeted for the US market and to replace oil and gas boilers.
This project is entirely consistent with our mission. It's sustainability, it's energy efficiency, the potential ripple effect to the economy we think would be wonderful, and it's educational. And on the education, that is a very significant priority here. It's something we're trying to do every day, and then educate people on, as a part of it, on green technologies, and this will be a wonderful extension of that work that we have been doing.